Hey everybody, welcome back. We're looking at some entitled brides today. It up. You like my song? Dilemma. I've never met my guy's daughter and I really don't want her at our wedding. I've made effort after effort, but she refuses to meet me. All because I asked him to change his social media pictures that she was in. She's 17, has boobs, and looks like she could be his girlfriend. We're off to a great start, guys. Great start. Where's this going, Karen? She made a huge deal even after explaining why and saying that I don't mind a picture of them with her younger and less womanly looking. She wanted to make it out to be because of her in general in the picture. Anyways, she's pro-mommy and doesn't want to acknowledge that her dad and mother are no more. What do I do? Invite her? I feel like she will start a scene or pull some slick So let me get this straight. You asked your future husband's daughter to take down pictures of them together because you are uncomfortable with the fact that she has breasts? Like you feel like she's like your competition? She's his daughter. We're off to a great start, guys. Great start. Bride thinks this cake should cost less than $200. I just got quoted $2,150 for this at a local bakery. I'm sorry, but what the actual heck? Hey Karen, it costs that much because it takes me hours. By the way, the person that sings that song is Whoa Dude Designs. I finally find out who it was. Shout out to them. That cake looks like it costs $2,000, like easily. Look at it. It's a work of art. It literally looks like a bunch of marble pieces stacked on top of one another with flowers growing out of it. Literal chef's kiss in a cake, okay? Maybe if you just took like the top half, that could be $500, $1,000 maybe. But yeah, that makes sense. I've been poking my partner to hurry up and pick his 5th groomsman for our wedding in November, and last night he tells me that he wants a 6th because he feels like he can't decide between 2 of his friends who are brothers. I know his best man and his dad are also pressuring because they said to me at lunch yesterday that it isn't fair to split the brothers up. I don't care though. I don't want 6 groomsmen. I don't want to pick another bridesmaid, and I don't want a non-symmetrical bridal party. I've already booked cars that sit 12, and I'm not interested in spending more money on 2 extra bridal party members. I do not have anyone else that I want as a bridesmaid. The fact that I have to sit and think or even brainstorm someone is not okay with me. I don't want to ask someone if I don't actually want them in the party. I feel bad though because this is also his wedding and I can see how much he's struggling with this decision, but I'm not into asking people for the sake of it. It's a very private day and I only want my close girls around me. I can see how much he's struggling versus I don't care though. It's not just your day. It is also your future husband's day. Keep this in mind, guys. I don't really think it's too much of an issue. You know, as a Virgo, I can understand wanting everything to be symmetrical. I get it. Everything's gotta be perfect all the time. But I feel like maybe you could make a compromise in this scenario. Just saying. My cousin sent this along with her wedding invitations. I will not be in attendance. You need to know. Children, leave your little at home. We want to get up. We will turn you away. Dietary requirements, eat what you're given, you fat Wedding gifts. If you wanted to give us a wedding gift, a contribution to our honeymoon would be perfect. Dress code, whatever the you want, go butt naked for all we care. Hotels, Google it, you lazy. Taxis, see above. All right, that one got me. That one was kind of funny. Parking, follow the friggin' directions we gave you. Dumb. Questions, check out the freaking website. Apart from that one joke, I feel like you might be insane. Is this one of those things where like if you know them well enough, like it's funnier? Because to me this sounds psychotic because I don't know these people. Next, bride. So this is gonna sound absolutely bridezilla, but one of my bridesmaids hit a depression streak recently and decided to chop all her hair off. Ugh. I had this idea of all my bridesmaids having their beautiful long hair in photos. Would it be wrong of me to ask her to wear a wig? Side note, she has done this in the past and worn her wigs for special events and anniversaries and stuff where she wanted long hair. Oh, I'm sorry, what an inconvenience to you. She gonna ruin your wedding photos because she was depressed. Oh, so inconvenient. It's my day. is all I have to say to that. Future bride in the Facebook group has always hinted at donations for her future wedding since joining the group. Tonight, she got bold and went the direct route. There were helpful comments, but she turned them all down since it wasn't money. Sounds sketchy to me. I smell stink. Update, if you don't want to hear a story or if you're just going to be mean, rude person, don't read on and don't comment. This is what I'm going through. And yes, I'm asking for help. If you can, great. If you can't, okay. I get we are all going through and no, my wedding isn't big. It's showing for less than $3,000 altogether. So sorry if a bride-to-be asks for help. Sorry if you don't like that, but this group is supposed to be all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So please don't come to my post being a rude person because you have nothing better to do. All right, let's get some more context. Hey everyone, so I'm supposed to be getting married next month, but the pipes in my home stopped working and a lot of the money for the wedding had to be used. I'm trying to work extra to save up again, but if anyone could help, that would be amazing. Here's my Cash App. Do you have photos of the pipe damage? No, they're on my fiance's phone and he's at work at the moment. Can try and get them, but I don't know if he will answer. All right, things are sounding a little fishy. Oh, yeah, I don't know. They're somewhere. Yeah. Just reply later when you see him. Okay, good luck then. Good luck. So I'm taking it that people are like, okay, maybe I could help you out by fixing your pipes for a little cheaper. But that response is a little bit shady, you know what I'm saying? Sounds a little bit like an excuse. Can you try to ask someone to lend you money in your family or cash advance on CC or even people you know that will give you money as gifts? Ask for it before the wedding. I don't have family to ask other than on his side and half his family hates me. I have reached out to people waiting for answers. My friend thought I should just post and see. If you don't like the post, don't comment and be rude. I was seeing if anyone was able to help. I'm not messaging y'all individually and asking for money. I'm trying to move money around, but also seeing if anyone can help. Get over yourself. And like I have said many times, this post was approved by admin because as of right now, it breaks no rules. If you don't like the post, don't comment. I mean, the audacity you have to be asking other brides for money is insane. My son needs surgery that we have come out of pocket for. So it's either that or I pay my florist. Guess what? I'm just not having flowers at my wedding. Not asking other people to pay my way. Reported, this is not what this group or any other is for. I can't believe the audacity, honestly. The audacity! No shortage of audacity in this post. We are here to find ideas for our own weddings we're trying to pay for. If we gave money to everyone who posts begging for money, we wouldn't be able to afford the weddings we saved up and budgeted for. Seeing these all the time is getting old. No random strangers are gonna pay for your wedding. Adjust your plans like many of us have had to do, or if you won't let it go, ask your family and friends. I do understand weddings are expensive, but at the same time, so is owning a house. A house is mandatory, a wedding is not. This is the wrong group to be asking for donations for your wedding fund. Yes, I get that. I'm just seeing if anyone can help. I also don't live in a house, I live in an RV. So having to replace something costs about the same as my home and the RV is fixed. I'm just reaching out as far as I'm aware this group is anything involving the wedding and I haven't been told by admin that the post is not allowed, so I posted. DoorDash, easy money. Can't, no vehicle to use to make more money. I'm having to have people take me to work and my fiance's truck had the alternator go out. Yada. You can also use a bike. The thing with me is like, you could literally just be saying this and asking people for money. There's no proof that what you say is true. A Facebook group where people are struggling already to afford their weddings is not a place where you ask for money. You're not gonna get any sympathy from these brides. Hey lovelies, is it unfair to ask the DJ to reduce his cost by 50 quid because he's requested to be fed, but it costs us 50 quid per head? Yes, I would say that that's unfair, yes. I would say you should be feeding him regardless. I don't know, that's just me though. That's just my personal opinion. What do you expect him to pack a lunch? I mean, you could, or you could just be a normal human being and give him the food. Am I the asshole for taking my friend to court after she kicked me out of the bridal party for cutting my hair? Holy cannoli, let's get into it. For my friend's 3-day wedding, I had to buy 3 different dresses, including alterations and specific shoes, which totaled over $700. She wanted specific hairstyles for each day. Unfortunately, starting in March, my hair started to deteriorate. Due to health reasons, my hair was falling out in chunks in May, and I made the difficult decision to cut my hair. I told the bride about my decision 2 weeks ago before the wedding, and she didn't say anything bad. The following week, she came over to my house, and when she was about to leave, she brought up that she was concerned about my haircut, and I told her it would look good even though I wouldn't be uniform with the other bridesmaids. The following day, I received this message. After our recent conversations, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries. I've been very accommodating and graceful, but I can't allow you to disrespect me. As you know, my wedding has been something I've dreamt on for many years. Husband and I have invested a lot of money into the video and photos for this day, and as we reflect on this day further, we want to see our vision reflected in the memories. Our vision. It's not that serious, dude. Since I asked each of you to be a bridesmaid in 2019, I've been very clearly and communicative in my request. Timing of your decision to cut your hair and not income in advance is very upsetting to me. I would have felt respected if you had communicated with me more than a week prior to the wedding, so we could have worked together to find a collaborative solution. Your inconsistencies have concerned me, and while I sympathize with your health concerns, I'm not willing to compromise my vision to accommodate you or anyone else when you could have informed me in advance and we could have found a better solution. How do you inform someone in advance of health problems that you didn't know about until then? Asking for a friend. Since this is something you can no longer fully commit to, I need you to please step down from participating in my wedding. This was 3 days before the wedding. I immediately sent her and her husband an invoice asking them to reimburse for the dresses and shoes, keeping in mind that one of the dresses is still in her possession even though I paid for it. Neither of them replied, so I decided to take it to court. I was told I was inconsistent and selfish after I spent the past 2 weeks helping her plan the wedding shower. I worked with another bridesmaid to surprise her with a bridal shower after our bachelorette trip had to be canceled. I spent hours helping her out with wedding details. When she asked me to help her tone up before the wedding, I sent her a personalized workout program and even went with her to the gym to show her the ropes. When I agreed to be her bridesmaid, I was more than willing to oblige with what she had asked, even if at times it was a lot of time and money. So am I the asshole for taking her to court because she kicked me out for cutting my hair? No, I would say that you're in the right. That's up. That's messed up. I'm sorry you went through that. I hope whatever health problems you're going through get resolved. About to get on the plane for our honeymoon. We paid for the tickets prior to our wedding, where we thought 100 more people would show and help pay for our resort. We still need $500, and I know this is nobody's problem, but mine. If you would like to help, my Cash App is blank, his Venmo is blank, and my PayPal is blank. I'm sorry, don't people have credit cards? Like, $500 like is really like not that much. It wouldn't be that hard to pay back if you guys have jobs. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. Am I the a-hole for not inviting my daughter to my wedding? I, 46 male, am getting married to my fiance, 39 female. We have been together for 3 years. I have 2 daughters, 18 female, 9 female, from a previous relationship. My youngest mother left when she was 6. My fiance is a very sophisticated person and has exquisite tastes. She also does not really care for young children. And this has created tension between her and my youngest daughter. While our plans have been delayed due to global circumstances, our plans to get married are finally going ahead. It's going to be a very lavish and expensive wedding. Due to the nature of the wedding and my fiance's preferences, our wedding is also going to be child-free. We will, however, be inviting my oldest as she's no longer a child, and because unlike my youngest, her and my fiance get along well. However, I didn't realize my youngest expected to come to the wedding. What? She tried to tag along with my fiance and oldest when they were going shopping for a dress for my oldest because she thought she was going to need a dress too. I can understand where she's coming from, frankly. I explained to her that the wedding was going to be for adults only and she wouldn't be attending. She started crying and getting mad, which stressed out my fiance. By all means, worry about your fiance and not your crying daughter. She has been distraught about this for days and hasn't let it go. You know, I think everyone will agree with me that you might be the a-hole. Tell me you don't wear the pants without telling me you don't wear the pants. Alrighty, everybody, those was the Bridezillas, the evil, crazy, entitled women that are getting married of the week. Don't forget, guys, the world don't owe you shit.